Hey, what's up? John Sonmez here from SimpleProgrammer.com. So I thought I would do a video today about something that's been on my mind for a while. Just finished getting out of the gym, finished my workout. I'm over here in Tampa right now visiting back at my old gym. If you recognize some of these videos from this parking lot after the gym, this was one of my places of inspiration. But I thought it'd be appropriate to do a video on something I've been thinking about, which is basically this idea, and I've been thinking about it for a while. I've been trying to put words to it, but recently, as I watched a half marathon and the ones that I've run, the races that I've run, and I've seen a lot of fat people walking, I have sort of figured out what I want to say about this, because I don't want to just make fun of fat people walking half marathons, because that's not the point, and I hope that you'll understand that. But what I want to talk about today is not wanting things that you don't deserve, that you haven't earned. And I think there's a lot of that, especially one of the things that sort of motivates people, especially I just saw the Disney half marathon, and one of the things that motivates a lot of people in the whole marathon, half marathon, the running space is medals, bling. Okay, in fact, there's little things that say, "I just run for the bling," and it's kind of funny, but it's also kind of not funny. You know, if you've ever been in a half marathon or a race where there's a lot of fat people walking, or a lot of out of shape people that haven't trained at all for this event, that they're just basically walking it, or doing a very light jog, but then walking most of the way. It's very frustrating when you have to pass all these people and they're in your way and you're trying to actually get a good time. And, that's not the reason why I'm saying this, but what ends up happening in that case, I think a lot of these people, they're in it just for the medal. They just want the medal. They don't even care if they actually run the event, so long as they get the medal. They just want the medal. They want the accomplishment, but they don't want the work. They don't want the effort. They don't want to train. And so, some of you might be like real pissed right now and you're like, "Oh, John, you're such a fucking asshole." I get it. How can you make fun of at least these fat people are walking a half marathon or a marathon. At least they're doing something. Well, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, okay? So a lot of them, they want the credit for having done a half marathon or a marathon, but having trained, right? Having been running 40 miles a week, doing all the training that I've been doing and trying to get my time down and putting in the effort, and it's a lot of effort, believe me. It's not easy to do this. It's sort of a disservice. It's sort of a disrespectful thing. I know what it takes in order to actually run one of these. And if you're not going to put in the effort, if you're not going to do the training, if you're just going to show up, myself, other people that respect the process, trust the process, that they've put in the effort. They've put in the work to do this, right? They've spent hours running, training. I mean, running 8 hours a week in the sun and sweating and busting your ass, that's not easy shit to do, right? Especially to do it for weeks and weeks at a time to prepare and train for an event like this. And so they've put in the time, they've put in the effort. So for you to show up on race day and maybe you've jogged a few times or walked around the block a few times, and for you to walk that event, it's an extreme amount of disrespect. You're getting in their way, first of all, but it's insulting, because you are getting the same medal. You're saying that you've done a half marathon. I don't know if you say that you've run it, but you haven't. You're sort of disrespecting the people that have, if that makes sense. And again, I don't care. It's not like I so much care that this person gets a medal and the same medal that I did, and I actually spent a lot more time preparing and effort. But the thing that I would say, right, about this is that it's a culture. It's a thing that we have. It's a problem because so many people, they're just after, again, I'll point to my shirt again, the Trust the Process shirt. If you haven't gotten one, by the way, click on me and you can get your own Trust the Process shirt. If you want to see the playlist on Trusting the Process, you can check it out here. But essentially what's happened as a culture is that we've become so focused on the goal, so focused on the reward, we don't care about the process that takes us there. We don't care about what we become as we achieve it, and that's not important. So what ends up happening is you have these meaningless, these empty, these participation trophies, right? And that's what it is. When you sign up for a half marathon or a full marathon and you walk that shit, right? If you sign up for a half marathon and you don't get there to the finish line in under 2 hours and 30 minutes, totally achievable by anyone who trained, aside from having a disability or being like extremely old, okay? Obviously, right? But if you can't do that, or if you can't make a full marathon in 6 hours, I'm sorry, but you did not train properly for that. And even that's cutting a lot of slack. And so what I'm saying is that at that point, what you're getting is a participation trophy. That's kind of some bullshit. And so what I'm telling you, okay, again, we can't control other people. I'm not trying to bitch about what other people do. I'm trying to help you, okay? And so what I'm telling you is that, do you want empty victories? Do you want to just go after the result? Do you just want the medal, right, without having earned it? In general, your life, your philosophy in life should be, I don't want shit that I didn't earn. And I guarantee you, I'll tell you that's my philosophy. I don't want someone to hand me a YouTube channel with 1 million subscribers and say, here you go. Didn't you always want to have a YouTube channel with 1 million subscribers? Fuck no. I wanted to earn a YouTube channel with 1 million subscribers. Same thing. We're going to hit that 100,000 goal. Good. You know what? I fucking earned it. I put out the videos. I'm recording video right now, right? I'm doing the work in order to do that. I'm putting my heart into this because it means something to me. And when I achieve that milestone, when we achieve that milestone, because I thank you for supporting me in this, it'll mean something, right? Some of you have been there, you email me, I've been there since you had 1,000 subscribers or 5,000 subscribers. Thank you, all right? There's a journey here. There's a path that we're taking. And, obviously I'm doing the work, the blunt of the work here, but I'm going to get the reward, okay? And that's the key, okay? So what I would tell you is this, right? Don't be like that fat person walking the half marathon. It's great that they want to turn their life around and do something physical. Great. Then actually train, then actually work toward, then actually do the diet, actually run, and actually train so that you can earn the thing. Because how much sweeter is that medal going to feel when you can hang it on your wall and you can say, I ran this race. Yeah, I might have been the fastest guy, and I'm not the fastest guy. Fuck. I mean, my best half marathon time is like an hour and 57 minutes or so. That's nothing compared to some of the speed demons out there, right? That's not something to super brag about, but I'm happy. I feel like I've earned that medal. I trained, I got the thing, right? So it's the same thing with a job or with money, right? I did this video a long time ago on why I don't want to win the lottery. I don't want to fucking win the lottery. I know some of you cannot understand this, but I don't want to get a bunch of money dumped on me that I didn't earn, okay? I want to be rich. I want to make millions of dollars. Don't get me wrong, I want to have that, but I want to earn it. Now, if I, there is some luck involved in things, but I want to have gotten up to bat and swung the bat enough times that I feel like even if I connect and it goes a little further than maybe it should have, I still earn that thing, right? So what I would say, again, a life philosophy that I think is extremely valuable to have in life is one where you are cautious.
So I got cut off in that video because my phone actually ran out of space. How horrible. Such a good ending, but I figured I'd wrap it up now here, but it was going on for a while. My whole point really is just this, is that your philosophy in life should be that you should be cautious, that you should try to make sure that anything that you're going to get, whether it be a gift or a status or position or even monetary or a medal or whatever it is, that you've earned it, right? That you deserve it, and you should refuse the things as much as possible. I know that it might take some iron will to refuse some of the things that you didn't earn. And, I think there's a good lesson in that as well. When you receive gifts from people that you don't earn or favors that you don't earn, a lot of times what ends up happening is that not only do you devalue yourself and feel bad and feel like an imposter, but you let them put their hooks into you. And that's an important lesson. If you've ever been in that position where someone's got their hooks into you because they've given you something that you didn't deserve, something that you didn't earn, then you probably know how that is. So that's it. That's all I got to say about that. Hopefully you get the point and understand. I'm not trying to make fun of fat people walking marathons. It's great that they're making a start if they indeed are. But perhaps maybe a 5K or 10K race is the place for those people getting started, so that, again, like I said, the philosophy is what I want to make sure that if I get something, if I receive something, that I've fully earned it, that I deserve that thing. So I can actually look at the thing that I've got and say, hey, I earned this thing. I deserved it. I feel good about this. And that's the whole point. So hopefully you find this useful. If you do, and you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and click that subscribe button below. You can check out all the videos I've done here. I do about 2 to 3 videos a day here on this channel. So I will talk to you next time. Take care.